Welcome to a new month, you guys. As you guys know, I like to film these monthly reset videos to prep for a new month. And I don't know how this happened, but September is literally right around the corner. We are entering the last few months of 2022. Like, excuse me, what? The holiday season is almost here. My brain can't process that. But in today's video, we are going to take the time to prep for September. So we're going to set some goals, budget, create a vision board, things like that. So we are prepared to enter the last quarter of 2022. Technically, the fourth quarter of 2022 doesn't start until October, but ignore that. Before we prep for September, I do want to reflect on August a little bit. I really don't have that much to reflect on because if I'm being honest, August is a blur to me. Like, I have no idea what I did in August. I feel like I spent the majority of August working really hard on my YouTube channel, and everything else kind of just felt second place to that. It definitely was a pretty chill month for me. I really just, again, focused on growing my YouTube channel, and my husband and I tried our best to bring down our expenses, because if you saw my last monthly reset video, then you know that we spent a lot of money last month because my niece was visiting, and obviously we wanted to take her around Tampa, take her to experience different things. We don't regret spending money on her, but for this month we definitely wanted to take a step back and recuperate our finances, and that's exactly what we did. One thing that is exciting is that we have our anniversary trip coming up this weekend. Our anniversary is on August 30th, and we decided to go to San Antonio, Texas to celebrate. San Antonio has a special place in my husband's heart because he was actually stationed there with the Army. I've never been, so I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't believe it's been 3 years since we've been married. I'm really looking forward to just spend time with my husband because he's also been working quite a bit this month. But that's pretty much all that comes to mind when I think about August. Again, pretty uneventful, but sometimes uneventful is good. You don't always have to be doing something, and that's something that I'm learning, especially with social media. Sometimes I get carried away with what other people are doing, and I feel like I should be doing more. But at the end of the day, you should be doing what works best for you and your lifestyle. And with the fall coming and holidays coming, I know that things will get pretty chaotic for us. So I'm thankful for August being so chill. With that being said, it is time to go over our August goals and see how I did. If this is the first monthly reset video that you have watched on my channel, I like to separate my monthly goals into 4 different categories. So I always have personal, finance, health and fitness, and then social media. For August, under personal, I had that I wanted to read at least 10 books. I think I'm at 15 books right now, which is so crazy to me. I think that is the most I've read in one single month in my entire life. But I've also been filming a lot of reading challenges, so I think that's the only reason why I've read 15 books so far this month. If I hadn't filmed so many reading challenges, I probably would be at 10. The next goal that I had was to check off at least 5 items from my bucket list. I did not do that. I didn't check off anything off my bucket list for the summer. I know that for a fact because I didn't even open up my summer bucket list. Those are the only 2 goals that I had under personal. My next category was finance, and under finance I had that I was landing 2 sponsorships. Something that I realized as a YouTuber is that sponsorships are actually planned like at least 1 month ahead of time, sometimes even 2. So I think that I need to change my sponsorship goals every month and maybe word it differently, because I'm in the process of setting up sponsorships for the fall, but I didn't set up any sponsorships for the month of August, mainly because, like I said, brands typically plan like months ahead of time instead of like a week or 2 ahead of time, which makes total sense. They need time to prep, and the content creator also needs time to prep. Moving forward, I'm definitely going to change that goal a little bit. My next goal was to make a certain amount of money on AdSense. I am on track to accomplish that, so I'm going to check that off. My next goal was to increase my streams of income. I have continued to increase my streams of income because I've added Instagram to my streams of income. They recently rolled out a reel like bonus program. So the more reels you create, the more they pay you. I have the exact bonus on the screen here so you guys can check it out. So if you are a content creator on Instagram, you can earn money by creating reels. I don't really know what the requirements are exactly, but if you're accepted to the bonus program, then you can monetize your Instagram. And then the last goal that I have for finance was to do like a no spend month, and I think we really accomplished that. We really didn't spend a lot of money this month. We really cut back on going out, on eating out, which is one of our biggest problems. Of course, I'll have a better idea when I do the budget portion of this video, but I'm pretty sure we did a good job, and we really didn't spend a lot of money or any money at all this month aside from our bills and like groceries and stuff, which was really nice. My next category was health and fitness. I put down that I wanted to work out at least 4 times a week. This is the first month in 2022 that I have not worked out. I think I only worked out 1 day this month, and honestly, I have no regrets. And at first, I definitely felt guilty. Like if you work out a lot and then you suddenly stop working out, you definitely feel guilty and you're like, what am I doing? At least that's what I tell myself. I'm like, I've made so much progress and I've completely just wasted that progress. And that's not true. Your body deserves to rest. And if your body is telling you that it doesn't really want to work out because it's sore or you're feeling tired, then don't work out. I'm okay with it. I'll start back in September for sure. And then my next goal was to meal plan and meal prep. I actually did that. I meal planned and meal prepped every single week this month. I've actually been experimenting with different recipes, which has been really fun. I feel like when you meal prep, sometimes the same meals can get so boring, and that's definitely the type of rut that I was in with meal planning and meal prepping. Like I kept cooking the same meals over and over. So this month I definitely took the time to look up recipes before grocery shopping so I could try out some new meals. Some of the meals were a failure, some of them were really good, but you know, you live and you learn, and I've had a lot of fun experimenting in the kitchen this month. So definitely proud of myself for accomplishing that goal. I'm going on walks at least once a day. I've been pretty good at taking time to get some sunshine, walk around my neighborhood, and just get some fresh air. It's really good for my mental health. Under social media, I put down that I am reaching 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. I actually accomplished that, and I'm so thankful because we are almost at 18,000, you guys. With you guys' help, I definitely think that we'll be able to reach 18,000 before the end of the month, and I am just so incredibly proud of our little community here on YouTube. We are growing, so I'm really excited to see where our little community goes. And thank you so much to everyone who has subscribed. I literally love you guys so much, and if you haven't subscribed and you're watching this video, what are you doing? Please subscribe and help me reach 18,000 before the end of August. And then for Pinterest, I wrote down that I wanted to reach 6,200 followers. I did not accomplish this mainly because I did not upload literally at all on Pinterest this month. The goal right below that one was to complete at least one of their campaigns that they have every month to monetize your Pinterest account. I was just not interested in any of their campaigns, and honestly, it's kind of overwhelming as a content creator having all these apps to create content for, like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest. I'm not complaining like at all. Like I'm so happy that I'm able to call this my job, so don't take this as me complaining, but it definitely is overwhelming because you feel like you have to constantly be creating content to try to grow your community and your reach. I honestly just took a break from creating content on Pinterest this month because again, I wanted my attention to be on YouTube, and I finally just came to the conclusion that I don't have to create content for every damn app that exists. It's so unrealistic to post content every other day or every day on every social media platform. It's impossible to do that and to actually live your life as a normal human being. So I definitely took a step back from Pinterest this month, which is why I did not accomplish my goal. And again, that's something that I don't really regret. And then my last goal was to post 5 times weekly on Instagram and TikTok. I did not accomplish that either. Very similar to what I just said about Pinterest. I kind of just took a step back from TikTok specifically. I did post quite a bit on Instagram, but not 5 times a week at all. Those were my goals for August. I'm happy with my progress this month. Even though I didn't hit all of my goals, I feel like I made quite a bit of progress. Be proud of the progress you made this month, even if it's not exactly the amount of progress that you wanted to make, even if it's just a little bit of progress that you made, still be proud of that. You deserve to be proud of yourself. Pat yourself on the back. I know it sounds corny, but literally pat yourself on the back for the progress you made this month. Now that we talked about my August goals, let's create some goals for September. So grab a pen, a journal, a piece of paper, your laptop, iPad, wherever it is that you write down your goals, grab that and take 10 to 15 minutes to set your goals and set your intentions for September. Once I finish doing that, I will share my September goals with you guys. Let's talk about my September goals. So I kept the same categories as I always do: personal, finance, health and fitness, and social media. Under personal, I have that I want to read at least 10 books in September. I always keep the number of books that I want to read at 10. I feel like it's the most realistic for me, and if I go over that, great. If I don't, that's okay too. And then under that goal, I have that I am setting time aside to do things I love. In August, I focused really on my YouTube channel and on working, versus in September, I do want to take time to enjoy life and to do some fun stuff. Under that, I put down that I want to set up a doctor's appointment for a physical for both my husband and I. I could have put that under health and fitness, but I just put it underneath personal. Under finance, I have 3 goals. So the first goal being that I want to earn a specific amount in AdSense revenue, and then I also want to continue to increase my streams of income. And then right below that, I changed my sponsorship goal just a bit. I put down that I want to start setting up sponsorships for October and September. I just want to get ahead of that. Under health and fitness, I put down 4 goals. So the first one being that I actually want to start meditating. My husband meditates every night for like 20-30 minutes, and he says that it has changed his life. Not to be dramatic, but he is really adamant about me starting meditation, and I feel like it will actually, well, I know that meditating is really good for anxiety. I've meditated here and there, but I've never really been consistent. I'm not going to set myself up for failure and say that I want to meditate every day, because again, I'm just starting out, but I want to try to meditate at least 3 times a week for 20 minutes. Under that one, I have that I am meal planning and meal prepping every week. That goal never really changes because I need to have that goal front and center to prevent us from ordering out like 3 times a week. And then I put down that I wanted to work out at least 3 times a week. I definitely want to get back into my workout routine in September. And right below that, I wrote down that I wanted to go on walks once a day. That's the same goal from August. I just again want to keep that goal front and center to motivate me to actually go out for walks in the middle of the day. And then the next category is social media. So I put down that I want to reach 19,500 subscribers on YouTube, and then I also want to reach 6,200 followers on Pinterest. I put down that I want to post 3 times a week on Instagram and TikTok. I feel like that's more doable for me than 5 times a week. I feel like every month I change this posting goal. I just haven't really figured out what posting schedule works best for me, so I'm still trying to figure that out. Once I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. And then right below that, I added a new goal that I wanted to take a social media break for 24 hours at least once a week. I feel like this is really important for mental health. I feel like everyone should do this. And for me personally, I love what I do. I love creating content for you guys, but sometimes I need to hit pause. I'm thinking about work and I'm thinking about creating content. It's something that I constantly think about. Even before I go to bed, I'm thinking about the kind of content that I can create the next day, and it can become kind of obsessive. So I definitely want to just take a break for 24 hours and not go on any social media. So that's YouTube, that's Instagram, that's TikTok, which I don't really go on TikTok, so that's fine. So I'm definitely going to try to do like a social media detox every week in September. Let's see how it goes. Those are my goals for September. I also took the time to set my intentions for September. I took the time to write down exactly how I wanted September to look like for me. I'm not going to share that because I want to keep some things private, but I definitely would recommend to just take 10 minutes to set your intentions for the month and to really visualize what you want September to look like for you. And then that way way at the end of September you can look back and see if anything that you wrote down came true or if it happened. It's really crazy because 9 out of 10 times the things that you wrote down will happen if you make an effort for them to actually happen. So definitely take the time now to do that. Now we have to talk about how much we spent in August. I absolutely hate budgeting, but it's something that we all need to do. It's just part of life and part of the adulting aspect of life that I don't really like, but it's super important, so we're gonna do it. As you guys know, I like to budget in bed. Don't know why. I think it's because I'm comfortable on my bed and then it makes me want to budget. And I'm eating Skittles. Not healthy at all, but you know, I've been craving Skittles, so I'm eating Skittles. Okay, let me screen record. We did so much better with our finances this month. I'm low-key proud of my husband and I. So for utilities, we spent $150. That never changes, as you guys know. Streaming service, $22.97. That may go up in the month of September because I'm kind of in the mood to watch Friends again. Literally every fall, I watch Friends. It's literally my comfort show. And last time I checked, HBO Max has the entire series. So I might be adding HBO Max to our streaming services. Is anyone else obsessed with Friends? It literally is the best show. Well, not the best show, but it's one of the best shows. It just brings me so much happiness. This has nothing to do with budgeting, but side note, my husband doesn't understand how I can watch the same show over and over. He's like, how do you not get tired of watching the same thing? And I think it's because I have anxiety that these shows that I already know what's going to happen bring me so much comfort, versus when I try a new show or a new movie, I get so anxious to know what's going to happen, even though I know it's fake and it's literally a movie and the actors and actresses are like alive and well, that I don't feel anxiety when I watch my comfort shows like Friends and Charmed and Criminal Minds, because I already know what's going to happen. I just went on a long rant for no reason regarding HBO Max, but I might be adding it, so that might go up. For groceries, we budgeted $350. We spent $398.84. We did go over budget for August, but in July we spent $548.95. We definitely brought that down. I mean, we only spent that much in July, again, because my niece was here. Literally every week that I go grocery shopping, the prices keep increasing. One of the brown rice brands that we buy used to be like $7.99, right? Organic brown rice. Then 2 weeks ago, it was $9.99. So I was like, okay, fine. And then last week it was $10.99, you guys. $10.99 for a container of rice this small. Literally this small. I was like, what? So I have no idea how to budget for groceries. Sometimes we're low, sometimes we're over budget. I don't know. For Invisalign, I budgeted $190. Every month I pay $190 because I do have Invisalign and it's part of my payment plan with my orthodontist. Uber, we budgeted $120. We spent $81.71. So we definitely went below budget and we didn't spend as much as we did in July. Like we spent $216 in Uber in July, so we brought it down. For cell phone, budgeted $120. That's how much we spent. For eating out, we budgeted $200 and we only spent $98.88. We did so good this month. I think we only ordered out twice, which is really good for us. We normally eat out like twice a week. The next couple apps, PicMonkey, Flow app, TubeBuddy, and iCloud storage. Those apps never change. Those are just subscriptions that I have. So for PicMonkey, it's $4.99, Flow app $9.99, TubeBuddy $4.99, iCloud storage $2.99. For rent, $2,722 with 22 cents. So gross. I literally cannot wait to move. I hate spending that amount of money on rent. Fingers crossed that we find a place to live for next year. Pets, we budgeted $60. We ended up spending $74.28. So in total for the month of August, we budgeted $3,966 with 15 cents, and we ended up spending $3,889 with 86 cents. So we definitely were below budget. Not by much, but you know what? I take my wins where I can. In July, we spent $5,661 and we managed to bring it down to $3,889, which is amazing. Now that we went over our August budget, I'm going to take the time to create a budget for September. I'll share that budget with you guys once I'm done. So now we're back and this is our September budget. For utilities, I kept it the same, $150. Streaming services, I'm keeping it at $22.97 because I haven't made up my mind if I want to add HBO Max. Groceries, $350, I'm keeping it at that. Invisalign, $190, that never changes. Uber, I'm budgeting $120. Cell phone, $120. Eating out, I put in parentheses in Tampa because we are going to be out of town this weekend, and since I'm filming this monthly reset before we go on vacation, I'm going to put our vacation expenses into our September budget. I can show you guys exactly how much we spent while we were on vacation. So for eating out in Tampa for the month of September, I'm only budgeting $150. PicMonkey, Flow App, TubeBuddy, iCloud storage, again, stays the same. Rent stays the same. For pets, I'm budgeting $70. I did increase it from $60 last month. I'm noticing that cat food is also increasing in price, which is great. Love that. So I've been going over budget for a few months in a row, so I'm just going to increase that to $70. Fun money, which is money that we plan to spend in Texas, I have budgeted $700. Don't really think that we're actually going to spend that much because most of the trip is already paid for. The only thing that we'll be spending money on is food and probably like museums and stuff like that if we do want to check out any museums or any fun places. So I'm budgeting $700, but again, I don't think that will even come close to that. We shall see. I'll definitely share our vacation expenses next month with you guys. But in total, we are budgeting $4,626.15 for the month of September. Now that we finish with budgeting, it is time to plan out content for September. I'm super excited because September is when I upload all of my fun fall content. It's my favorite type of content to film, so I definitely have so many ideas and so many plans for my YouTube channel in the upcoming month that I can't wait to share with you guys. I'm going to take the time now to put those ideas on paper and to plan everything out. I still get tons of questions on what planner I use. I use the Day Designer planner. They do have their own website, but for some reason their planners are a lot more expensive on their website. I think they're like $50, but if you go to Target, they have them for like $25, so literally half the price. So definitely go to Target, order it on Target's website to get a better price. Going to take the time now to plan out some video ideas for the month of September. I like to write everything in pencil so I can easily move things around without ruining the aesthetic of my planner. I know it sounds silly, but I really like my planner to look organized as much as possible. So I'm going to write in some video ideas and then check in with you guys in a minute. I just finished planning out my month of September. I also wrote down all of the videos that I want to film in the upcoming month. That way, if I ever feel like I'm in a creative slump, I can reference this list and get my creative juices flowing. I'm thinking about creating one for Instagram Reels as well, just so I can plan out which type of content I want to upload on Instagram. But that one's just a little bit harder because the videos are only like 10 to 15 seconds long, which you would think would be easier than uploading a full YouTube video, which technically it is, but thinking of what type of reels to film is the hardest thing for me, and I don't know why, but I just overthink it so much. I might take a few extra minutes and come up with some ideas for Instagram content. Now that I finished planning for the month of September, I want to take the time now to create a vision board for the new month. Since fall is in September, I want to create a fall theme vision board and just have like all the fall cozy vibes on my vision board. So I'm going to take the time now to go look for pictures on Pinterest, create a collage, and then I'll show you guys the final result. I just finished creating a little collage for the month of September. I'm going to use this as my wallpaper on my laptop. Super cute, all fall vibes, obviously. And then I also created one for my phone. I used the website PicMonkey to create the collages, and then I just go on Pinterest to find pictures that I want to be a part of my vision board. And I wouldn't say that this month wallpaper is actually a vision board. It's just a lock screen that I made that I thought looked cute. So I'm going to set this as my background now. And there we have it. And that's my wallpaper for the month of September. So adorable. I went to Target the other day and they brought back their pumpkin pancake soy candles for the fall. I am so happy because I absolutely love this scent. It smells so good. It smells like fall. It's perfect. And the candle is only 10 bucks and I really like it because it's soy and it doesn't activate my asthma. I picked up one of these for every room in my apartment. And then I also picked up this one that's really cute. I loved the jar, which is why I got it. But I think this one is like a vanilla red velvet cupcake, something like that, and it smells so good. So if you're looking for some affordable fall candles, definitely head to Target. I'll have these linked below because they smell so delicious. I love them. Also, this phone case is a must-have for the fall if you are a book lover. It is so freaking adorable and I think it matches perfectly with my lock screen. So cute. Let me know in the comments below how your August went. Are you excited for September? Are you excited for the fall? I would love to know. And that is pretty much it for today's monthly reset routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my little community. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.